So para po magamit natin ang ating application, need nyo pong i-download itong dalawang RAR files for those na wala pa pong version 7. Bali, so kung first time nyo pong mag-install, ito po, download nyo po to SFM Application Updater 8.4 and this project. Pero for those na meron ng version 7, ang need nyo lang na i-download is itong SFM Application Updater 8.4. Click nyo lang po yung link, download link below, and please use na lang po ng ating DepEd email account. So after downloading, right click po natin to, this project. So ito po is if may version 7 na. So again, no need na itong i-download. So extract files here, and then extract din natin tong SFM Application 8.4. Extract here, and then open po natin tong backend version updater 8.4. So same lang po yung process natin for updating the version 7 ng ating application. So open po natin to. So after opening, ito po yung ating i-update, yung School Forms Manager _BE. So ito po is, this is where our our information are being stored. So open po muna natin to para i-update itong ating School Forms Manager _BE. So remember lang po natin yung ating folder link, folder path. So make sure po na ang itong School Forms Manager _BE at saka itong SFM Application version 8.4 are on the same folder. So ito na po. So after opening our version 8.4 backend updater, so click po natin browse file to update. So locate lang po natin yung ating School Forms Manager _BE na. So locate nyo lang po. So ito po, select po natin to. Okay, and then confirm lang po natin. So update successful, close, and then quit lang po natin. And after updating our backend file, so pwede na po nating i-open itong SFM Application version 8.4. And then click po natin tong enter license key button. So as you can see, no, meron po tayong ditong numbers or this code. No, pwede nyo po tong i-comment below or pwede nyo pong i-send sa aking email, and then bibigay ko po sa inyo yung key. Na again, send comment down below and please join po sa ating Facebook group. So meron po akong na-create na group. So join lang po kayo, and pwede po kayo doon mag-post ng ating these numbers, code, and then pwede din po kayo mag-post ng mga problems na na-encounter nyo po, including the pictures. So pwede din pong i-email and then so after sending this, so ibibigay ko po sa inyo yung key. So meron po kayong 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So after nating may ilagay yung key, so confirm lang po natin. So for those na meron ng account, so login lang po tayo. And for those na wala pa po, so click po natin tong create account. So ito pong PRC registration number, ito po yung ating magiging user name. So 1, 2. Create po tayo. Mail. So ito po yung current employer. So kung wala pong list, so click po natin tong new. So lagay po natin yung ating school, for example. So fill in lang po natin yung mga necessary fields. So, kung wala pong name po sa list, so pwede lang po nating ilagay. So for example, region X. School address. Confirm. So pwede po tayong mag-add ng ating DepEd logo and school logo. Confirm lang po muna natin. Yes. 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 Okay. And then close. So ito po, select po natin to. And then lagay po natin yung ating position. So 1. Yes. So again, remember po na yung ating PRC registration number is ito po yung ating username para sa pag-login. So confirm po natin. Yes. Then okay. Close. And then pwede na po tayo mag-login. 7. And the password is, yung default password po natin is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for first time po natin magamit to, so create po tayo ng school year. New school year, so we have 2022, 2023. Yan. And then August 22, 2023. 20. Save and exit lang po. So login na po tayo. So ito po yung waiver natin. I, as the user of this application and upon using this application, is fully aware that this is not the official DepEd application for the school forms. Now I, as the owner of this computer, fully understand that the developer or programmer of this application is not responsible for any lost data. I also understand that the data on this computer is not the responsibility of the developer or the programmer and may be lost during the repair, installation, update process without my prior knowledge. And finally, I fully understand that any misinterpretation or errors or miscomputation on the data during the reporting period herein is not the responsibility of the developer or programmer and waive any legal action against the developer or programmer. So, agree lang po tayo. So, log in. So, you can also set up the school year by going to this tab, settings, and then click school year, and then click this new school year button. So would you like to create a new school year? This will automatically end close the current school year. Yes. Yes. So this one 2022, 2023. Okay. Then if you log in, so you have now a new school year 2023-2024. 8/22/28 23. So we have the current school year 2023 and 2024. To add student, so click po natin to, and then fill in lang po natin tong fields dito. So 1, 2, 3. For now, wala pa tayong list. So confirm. Ito na. To add another school, so click po natin to, add school, and then say for example Pablo. So to assign school head, click po natin to, and then click po dito. So, kung wala po dito yung name ng ating school head, so add po natin muna sa add teacher. Okay. Confirm. Close. So, pwede na po natin i-add si school head. Search po natin. Ito si Magallanes, Selvia de la Cruz. Confirm. Ito po is if we want to add or to use the e-signature of your school head. So, click lang po natin to. Ayan. Bali, click lang po natin itong box. Then, select lang po tayo ng ating e-signature ng ating school head if meron po. So, save lang po muna. Ito assign ng ating advisor. Click po natin to. Assign advisor, and then fill in lang po tayo ng necessary fields. Okay. Ito na right. Kung wala pong section, pag-create po is click lang po to, and then you just add po ng ating section. So, for example, stone. Yan. Okay. So, yung stone is ito na pa. So, say for example, ito po yung section. Yung semester, first semester. And we have the ICT. Confirm. So, login po tayo ulit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as you can see, we have now the grade 11 Emerald, and we have the tracking strand TVL ICT. So to enroll naman po is click lang po tayo enroll student, and select lang po tayo. Ito po. Confirm. Then regular. Piliin nyo pong lagyan ng last school attended, depende po sa inyo. Enroll. And we have regular. Enroll. Ayan. So, let's try it. Dalawa lang po sila muna. Ayan. So, para mag-encode po ng ating grades, need po muna nating i-set up yung ating mga subjects. Ito po. As you can see, wala pa pong subject. So, click po natin to. And then, add this button, add or sort subject, and then select po tayo ng new default subject. Since ICT po, wala po yung list. Say for example, I have the sample subjects ng ICT. We have the core, applied, and specialized subject for the first semester. So, ito pa. The new subject, So, select po natin to, copy lang po. Media information literacy. And then subject type, core, confirm, yes. And we have contemporary Philippine arts. Natin ito lahat. First subject, yes. Yeah. So, nag-add pa po ng subjects. We have applied. And lastly, the specialized. So, ito na po yung list for the first quarter. Yan. Ito po. So, this is for first quarter, first semester. So, if you want to add a second semester, same process. Yan. So, add na lang po natin. Ito. New subject. Core. This is for the grade 11. Yeah. Okay. So, I have the work immersion. Yeah. So we have all the subjects for grade 11 ICT. So to add ng ating mga subjects sa ating school form for SF9 and SF10, so again, click po, add natin to. So nakapag-create na po tayo ng ating mga subjects. So ito po, click and then select lang po natin yung mga core subjects for first semester. We have media, contemporary, understanding culture, and then we have career education. So then we have the specialized authorized subject. Okay, to confirm. So ito po. So these are the 8 subjects. So if in case nagkamali po kayo ng subject type, so pwede po natin i-edit dito po. Select lang po natin para mag-update yan. If in case mali po yung paglagay natin ng ating subject type. So ito na po yung 8. So click natin tong add to SF9 button. Yan. So ito na po yung ating ready na for encoding ng ating mga grades. And then below, so dito po yung ating report on attendance and our learning modality. So para po makapaglagay po tayo ng ating second semester, so as you can see wala po. So ang gagawin po natin is mag-assign lang po tayo ng advisor. So since if save lang po, so lagay na po natin yung detail. Second semester, and then trans to confirm. So login lang po tayo ulit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are now on the second semester. So pwede po tayo mag-select. And this is for this first semester, and we have the second semester. Yan. So enroll lang po natin yung ating mga estudyante for the second semester. So ito po is optional lang. If you want, pwede po ilagay yung last call attended. Then we have regular and enrolled. So ito po yung ating second semester. So bali po, pwede po tayo magpalit yan. So dito po tayo sa second semester. So click lang po natin to, and then as you can see, wala din pong subjects for the second semester. So mag-add lang po tayo. Click this one, and then select po tayo ng ating default subject for the second semester, which is the physical education. Finish. Okay. Oh, come on. Close. And ito na po yung ating subject. Yung default subject po natin. So, add lang po. Okay, then close. So, ito na po yung ating subjects. So, third to fourth. So, lagay po tayo ng grade. Yan. So, ito po. And then for our general average, pwede po itong i-manual. So kung meron pong dalawang semester, so compute po tayo. So mag-automatic po yan na compute. Since grade 11 pa po pala, so hindi pa pwede. So kung kompleto po to, 4, from grade 11 to grade 12. And so pwede pong mag-compute since grade 11 lang to. So kung nasa grade 12 na po siya, so pwede po tayong mag-encode manually. Yan. And then, say for example, date of graduation, July 11, 2023. Yan. And for the signature of authorized person, so select lang po tayo kung sinong authorized signature, and then ito. Yan. So for other details, so meron po tayo dito sa ilalim, so move lang po natin. Ito pong quarter number, yung learning modality po natin, so lagay lang po natin to. Yan. Paste to paste. If you want, you can click the apply to all para same lahat po sa ating dito po, para hindi na po tayo mag-manual paglagay ng ating dito po yung modality. So close natin, balik po tayo dito. So apply to all. Yes. So, kung titingnan po natin tong si Hanabi. Yan. So, nalagay na din po yung ating learning delivery modality. And for our report on attendance, so move lang po natin tong course, tong scroll bar pa down. And then, lagay po tayo ng number of days, school days. So, naka-auto-compute po itong yung total. And then, so kung gusto niyo po maglagay ng absent, po, say for example, naka-auto-compute na din po yan. So, yan. So, to print po ng ating SF9, so click lang po tayo. So, meron na po tayong first semester at saka second semester. So, pwede po tayo mag-print. Print SF9. And ito yung page 2. So, 1/2 of the A4 size po ng bond paper. Yan. Yan. And for our SF10, for the grade 11, ito po, click nyo lang po. Yan. Yan. So, ito po yung mga authorized signatory po natin. And for the details of eligibility for senior high school enrollment, so punta lang po tayo sa ating profile. Edit and go to profile. Ilagay po natin yung details ng ating nung high school po sila, yung date of admission, for example 8/22/23, and then high school computer, so general average, or say junior high school computer, so general average 89, and last school attended, and yeah, to close. So balik po tayo, mag-print po tayo ng SF10. So ito na yung ating details na nailagay sa profile. So to print our summary of grades, so click lang po natin to. First quarter. So since dalawa lang yung nailagay ko, ito po. So yan. Ano po, first quarter, and then for the second quarter, select lang po tayo ng semester, then click summary of grade, and